Well, hello everybody. Welcome to episode 2. And here we have our beautiful little house, which of course we saw in episode 1. I've been doing some mining and some farming and a little bit of tree clearing here and there. Ooh, hello. Where'd he go? Okay, let's see what he has. Onyx. I'd like that, but I don't have any cash. So anyways, yeah, I've done some farming. I've basically created a very, very profitable industrial hemp farm, which is not for the reason many people do that in real life, but because I want to be able to create hemp. Hemp is important for immersive engineering, as well as creating loads and loads of string, which I do need for other things. Anyways, a couple little changes around here. I've not expanded the house. I've set up this blast furnace here and basically created better, bigger chests using the, I think it's the sophisticated storage upgrades for chests. Sophisticated or functional? Yeah, sophisticated. Anyways, that allows us to create bigger chests and to create, special upgrades that allow us to stack loads of items. And so, for instance, this chest here is just an iron chest, but it has 2 upgrades for, tier 3, which means you can stack up to 4,096 in each of these squares. So, awesome. These are little rewards for having, defeated certain creatures, so put them there. Anyways, let's have a little nap. And yeah, it's gone pretty well. I haven't really done anything interesting. I've done a lot of mining. And so if we were to look at the oh, yes, I guess the other thing is that I found a backpack. Actually, I found 2 backpacks, but one of them's really good. So I've upgraded a diamond backpack, and it has the same stack upgrades that those chests do as well, but other ones as well. So I can deposit things, or I can, pick up certain things. The other upgrade that I made was to create a magnet from simple magnets. And this basically allows things that are dropped to get sucked toward us. Like so. Really useful when you're mining. You can haul a lot of stuff. This here is a pink teleporter. Okay. Elevator, sorry. And I've used it to create basically like a little spot underneath because, let's face it, there's no room here. So down here, I've got an enchanting setup all good to go. And I've been able to enchant a really decent diamond pickaxe. And I did stumble upon a book of mending in a treasure chest while exploring the world. So we're going to use that for sure. I also do have Silk Touch, which allows me to pick up, say, spawners, which is going to be great because we'll make a bit of a mob farm at some point. I'm probably going to have to make one a little sooner or later because I need experience to be able to actually enchant things, so we'll get back to that later. But yeah, it's going pretty well. I think that this episode I need to start up some basic machinery and possibly some sort of power source. And my normal default power source in the start of any modded adventure that has mechanism in it is usually going to be the I think it's a thermal generator. So let's have a look at that. Actually, it's a heat generator. Whoop. That one. But I do that all the time, so I think maybe I might try something a little bit different after. Well, maybe I'll use this one just to start with, and then afterwards I'll use power from some other different mod. I have been collecting, where's it here? Uranium, so we could possibly use the Extreme Reactors mod for power, or there's also the POWA mod, POWAH, and it has really good power, especially early game power, so I might want to use that. But anyways, regardless, we'll figure that out. So just a quick little tour. Here's the downstairs, the enchanting room, which possibly could turn into the everything machine down here room. This is just a little further down in the caverns where I started exploring. Hang on, you are let's fix that. Okay. Further down is basically diamond mining level. So like if you look down here, like I've already started some mining tunnels and whatnot. Like more than a few. Which is cool. And I guess the other thing to note is that the first thing I made, which I made off camera, sorry, but I'll make more later, you'll see, basic fluid tank, which allows me to collect, 32 buckets of something. So in this case, I've got 32 buckets of lava there. And I can use lava, and buckets to power the smelting of all of the various things that I've been collecting, which is great. So, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to step off there. I'm going to deposit my things into the chest. So the way that works is we have a deposit upgrade and we configure it, and we can say we can deposit certain items or just match whatever's in there. So when I do this, I duck down and I right click on it. It'll try to put anything in the backpack that matches something in there. So in this case, like it took a bunch of probably like the blocks that I was mining as well, like the dark stone and all that sort of thing. Nothing went in there. And the same idea, like if I was getting a bunch of seeds and stuff, I would be able to right click on there and deposit them in there because the backpack picks it up. So anyways, whoops, let's go back in here. All right, so I've gotten rid of a bunch of stuff into there, fluorite and all that stuff, which I don't need just yet. And then what I want to do is, I still have some in my inventory here. I also, with Silk Touch, I've got some of the fluorite ore as well, which I don't necessarily need to worry about processing right now. So I'm just going to leave it in the backpack. What I do want to process right now is more iron and more gold and more platinum. So what I would normally do is there's something called an ore hammer. Can't remember exactly which mod it's from. Oh yeah, all the ores. Okay. So anyways, ore hammers, of which I've already made some platinum ones. Platinum is probably the best one you can use, but what it does is it immediately allows you to double your ores. So you put the raw gold in here and you can basically create twice as much of the dust, which you can then stick into here and smelt into ingots. And because we're using lava, like the fluid tank in lava with buckets, which reminds me I should fill that up. Where's all my buckets? Oh, there we are. So anyways, it'll keep filling buckets of lava, which go down into this hopper and then feed into here from the side. And when the lava's bucket's consumed, a new one comes in, and then basically the empty ones come out here. But anyways, back to the ore processing here. So we're just I'm doing this now because I want to have as much iron and gold as I can, because as you use it for all sorts of upgrades, which is very helpful. And the platinum is actually very helpful in making the platinum ore hammers, which I use for the, ore processing. But we're probably going to set up some automatic ore processing soon. The only thing is that, like, when we set it up initially, it's not as good as 2-to-1. So the goal is to get better ore processing, but it's a little ways off yet still. Okay, so let me think here. I guess that's it for now. Raw yellorium actually just smelts the way it is, so that's not going to be not really do much with that. So we'll put that there, and then start up here with okay, whoops. Fill this up here, put the iron and the platinum up there. And then the rest of the stuff I think I'll just hang on to for now. As I mine, I'll be collecting more of the, raw osmium and raw nickel and raw iron, all that sort of thing. Oh, I guess that I had done a bunch of nickel dust and lead dust, so might as well smelt those. And what's this? Tin dust, might as well do that. I did actually process some osmium and zinc and lead. Is that all of them? Close enough. So yeah, anyways, essentially this is like a automated ore processing up here, which is, pretty decent. Boop. And it's out of room. Dark ore, let's break that. Whoops. Deep slate can just go in here. And gravel and smooth stone. Okay. I think I'll leave the zombie spawner in this chest down here for now. And, yeah. Now, I built this to create chickens. I don't really need it so much anymore because I have the infinite ham, so I'm probably just going to clean this whole thing up here. Those are the eggs that I have left. Why don't we... I'm trying to figure out... Okay. Let's just put down an oak drawer here. Just gonna bust that. Okay. Whoops, not that. Alright. I think I made a few upgrades. Yes. Okay. So anyways, these sophisticated, functional storage drawers allow the storing of one kind of item in each of them. There are also drawers that are split up, like they're oh gosh, what's the word for that? They're drawers that contain multiple pockets. Why can't I think of the word of it? Which allows you to have, like, say, 3 kinds of things that are basically made from each other. So, like, for instance, you would have iron nuggets, iron ingots, and then iron blocks in this one. Compacting drawers, that's what they're called. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna tidy up here a teeny little bit. I guess we don't have to worry about the chickens down here anymore. So I'll need to grab some soil. Dirt, I mean. So we'll just fill that in for now. Oh, and something else I've discovered, like you'll find in all the mods, there is a ton of really cool things like called relics or artifacts, I guess. And like these things allow certain special abilities. So in this case, the roller skates allow you to accelerate, right? Ooh, and we can upgrade it. So I think I have to just do level up. Level up. There we go. So this allows us to move very quickly, and the roller skates also allow you to do step assist as well. So like I just have to push forward. It's actually faster and better than getting a mount. Open down here? I guess so. Oh, this is where it is. So if you recall, this is the spot that I was talking about later, underneath our base. So just pop over here. I made this way down to the bottom, but it's no longer necessary, so I might just, fill that in at some point. But for the moment, here we are. Okay. So the smelting will take a very long time. Once we have an automated processing set up, we should be able to do that automatically. So that'll be fun. Okay, so let's actually think about... I think it's time to worry about ore processing. So I've been doing a whole bunch of mining, and like I said, here are the results. Whole bunch of extra ores and stuff like that. And so what I was doing, and I'll try to make this actually look a little bit better. If I can remember where I put my glass. There we go. Okay. All right. So essentially, I guess it's this one here. Boop. Boop. These are the heat generators, and I've lined up a whole bunch of them, but I'm only using one of them so far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to eventually use all of them. Let me think here. And so like for these, we need to actually hollow out all the way around them because they work with flowing lava going around them, which means we have to do underneath as well, and around the side, and also in the back, down there, and there, and there. I think I already did back there. Might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did. One way to check anyways. I'll just let's break that. Grab the lava. Yeah, I did down there. Just not this one. Or this one. or this one. So the thing about the heat generators is that they're very easy to get in the early game, but they're kind of, they're not the greatest. And you need a whole lot of them to be able to power, more interesting things that you want to do. I think it's there and there. Oops, didn't want to do that. Put that there. Okay. Yeah, so I might as well just do these now while we're talking about it. So anyways, the first things first is we need to provide some power. And the first thing I like to do is sort of this whole process to get mechanism working. And mechanism allows really good ore processing, as well as something else that I really want to have right now, which is the it's the sawdust. Because with sawdust I can make cardboard boxes, and cardboard boxes allow us to move things in the world, such as spawners or all manner of other things. Is this water? Yes. Okay. Need to get out of here. There we go. All right. So, anyways, if I put lava, it's gonna flow down there, which is, I guess, not a bad thing. That should probably be okay. Gotta get rid of this one. Everything under. Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna do this now. Guess we'll start off with blocking these off for sure, and then every other one here. Okay. Now I believe, I think the lava will come at me, or no, just go straight. Oh yeah, well, oops. Okay, so we have to do that for each of the ones here. Not a big deal. Okay. And it would actually be easier to do this without using buckets, but that's all I kind of have at the moment, so. So as you see, the lava, ooh, actually I forgot to do there. The lava needs to flow around the entirety of the of what we're looking at. So like on every single face of it. And although it can't really flow around the front of it, we can actually, quote unquote, lava waterlog it ourselves. But let's just now I kind of doubt what I did with all these other ones here. Better double check that. Okay. Yeah, see, I missed behind here. All the other ones I think are good, except this one here. And I guess down there as well. Okay. Forgot this one. Yeah, so flowing lava is what gives it the power. So we need to make sure that there are spaces around it so that the lava can flow downwards without any kind of impediment. Oops, let's not do that. Okay. All right, so one thing at a time here. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you're good to go. You're good to go. And you're good to go. All right. So now every side except this one will have flowing lava beside it. So that's what we want. Trying to remember if I have any more, and I don't think I do. Just this one. Okay. So another thing is that we can actually waterlog the generators themselves. So that's cool. All right. The first thing we're going to need is a metallurgic infuser, which is this one right here. Okay. So let's go back upstairs. Probably gonna need a few things I don't have. So, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of these. Now I feel like I need osmium. And I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. Bunch of osmium. Okay, okay. All right, so let's make one of these bad boys here. Oop, need a bit of iron. Sure. So we're just going to make one of these. The next thing that we need to make is going to be an enrichment chamber. But for starters, we need to use this because otherwise we will not be able to make cables. Now let's see, metallurgic infuser, full of power, and we're ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to need is some steel. And steel is made by using coal or charcoal and iron. Now, do I have any of that? I thought I did. Maybe it's in my other backpack. Maybe not. Or maybe I'm blind. Okay. Oops. Boop. Surely there's some in here. No. Okay, charcoal it is. So let's take some fir logs and we'll just cook them up out here. Yeah, okay. Fir log. Of course, now I have nothing to cook it with, so I'll have to deal with that in a second. That's a nice new tree. Let's chop down one of these ones. I'll come back and deal with that later. I just need the wood here. Okay, so we're going to use this as fuel. Make some charcoal, and then I'm going to take the charcoal downstairs and create some steel. Good plan. Okay. Now these eggs I was going to take and make egg sandwiches with, which is like a decent food. At the moment, though, I'm actually okay for food when I use this thing here, the infinite ham. But the infinite ham won't work with my backpack automatic feeder, so that's another thing I need to consider. Now, let's take the charcoal. I think about this now. I might only want to do... Let's just start off with one. So, the metallurgical infuser will take whatever extra material we have and infuse it into what we've got in this little slot here. So in this case, we want to take one iron ingot. Actually, I guess I can do two. I have enough for that. And turn it into enriched iron, which we then take back and put it in here again to enrich it more, or to infuse more of the coal carbon into it, which will then make it into steel. Anyways, I think that's enough for today. So stay healthy, stay safe, take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.